Okay, I have a lot of notes about for Doctor Who, the final episode, Reality War. Oh, do I have a lot of notes? I liked some of it. I hated some of it. Um, Starting out, using Anita from Joy to the World to save the Doctor, I think was cheating. Anita from the Time Hotel. That was it just seemed like too easy of a. That was my first problem. It's too easy of a way to save him. Just I don't know. I just didn't go for it. And the fact that they needed her help to fix the unit, to bring the unit back into reality was kind of cool, but also like, really? The Ronnie being irony about he had a magic door, used a magic door. It's kind of funny. The fact that it keeps resetting over and over again. It was neat to see Anita looking in on showing the classic Doctor Who from Doctor Who, other Doctor Who characters. Then he saw the one with Doctor Who dancing with rope. Poppy is normal. Poppy is real, sorry. Poppy is not real, is what they're saying. Doctor defends that she is real. Uh, when they were going to be attacking the Ronnie, they put they advised them to create a zero room to protect Poppy in case the universe the world resets itself. Maybe it will help save her from the reset of the universe or the Earth. Sorry, I can't read my handwriting on some of this. I think it's funny. The doctor tells Mel it's the Ronnie. Mel describes the Ronnie in very harsh terms, and the Ronnie teleports right into the unit headquarters, confronts Mel verbally, and she gets it back verbally. That's when they bring in Mrs. Flood, and that both Ruby and Belinda realize that both of them have had them as her as a neighbor, next door neighbor, and the doctor talks about he has the living TARDIS, only TARDIS in existence. What about 14s? David Tennant's too. He's got a TARDIS. Did Russell T. Davis, lose his mind or something? That's not my only problem with this. He confuses me. Another one of my problems was he said the Time Lords were sterile. And how did Susan have children? The Big Bang finishes, I believe, productions, Big Finish productions are canon, most of them. I believe Susan had children. How'd she have children? Ronnie then six those skeleton beasts on unit headquarters. Doctor takes Melinda and Poppy down to another floor where they put them in the zero room. And Judy and Belinda joins her in the zero room. Susan is the one who built the room from the first season. They make a plan where the doctor uses one of the Ronnie's devices to get into her base without being hurt or destroyed. And then when that's damaged, Ruby teleports into where Conrad is and confronts him, but he's already expecting her. He's got a gun on her. The Ronnie was not surprised that the doctor made it in. Doctor admitted he wanted to see Omega. Ruby started understanding Conrad a little bit better. Problem one. This is one of many problems. I had with Omega. One, Omega was a being of antimatter when we last saw him. He had no body. How did he come up with a body? Two, Omega was insane, but not insane enough to become a cannibal. Or he would not have eaten another Time Lord. Now, Omega, even though he was crazy, still was a Time Lord of Honor. And the three doctors, and then the one where he took on Peter David. He was not a monster. They made him a monster. And when the doctor confronted the Omega, the Omega remembered him. Mrs. Flood escapes, which is good because at least there's one Ronnie that's going to be around for a while. And when Anita Dobson's done having fun, they will regenerate her. Doctor uses a weapon that he had been using to get coordinates to push Omega back into the Underverse. What I thought was incredibly neat, Ruby uses the baby wish god to give Conrad a happy life, giving Conrad a happy ending. which would be the last thing I thought anybody would give it Conrad. Then he uses the baby to end the wish, just stopping everything that's going on the earth and making Earth back to normal. Ruby realizes that her and Conrad were in the tide. Had been inside the TARDIS all along. The doctor and gets into the TARDIS before everything disappears, and gets to the Zero Room unit headquarters, which I liked, and opens it up, and Poppy is there. But they give the Wish baby, who no longer has its powers, because the doctor wishes the wishes to go away, to Ruby's mom, adopted mother to raise, names him Joseph. And we see Belinda and the doctor and their baby with a crib in the TARDIS planning their lives together. And all of a sudden the baby is gone. Only Ruby remembers her. I personally think they cowered out on this. They should have kept the baby around as the doctor's baby. As Anita is done with helping out, she says to the doctor, "It's time for me to go." She says, "The boss says hello." So whoever the boss is, it's not. I thought he was a bad guy because he had something to do with the Meep, Beep the Meep, but apparently it's not bad altogether. So so she leaves, and the doctor thanks her for her help, and they find out that Conrad's a chief cook and bottle washer somewhere, and living a very happy life. But Ruby's confused. Nobody but her remembers the baby. And I thought that's really a rotten way to do this. And but she finally convinces everybody that there was a baby. Here's the next thing that really ticks me off. Trudy calls himself the last of the Time Lords. What about Mrs. Flood? What about Dr. 14, who's living with the nobles? What about the Master, which he doesn't know is back again? And what about God knows how many others? There are other Time Lords left. Did somebody in the writing department forget that there are more Time Lords left? Like, did they forget there are more TARDISes left? So he's trying to do this trick using part of his regeneration power, enough that it's going to fatally wound him. Jodie Whittaker's doctor shows up, and she uses the line that every doctor who crosses over with another doctor always says, "Oh, you remodeled the place. I don't like it." They use that line and the timey-wimey line that goes throughout Doctor Who. That's the one part I liked. Okay, my last problem with the next. No, the guy got two more problems with this. Sorry. Um, Poppy not being the doctors, them changing that in the end. I think that was a very bad idea. They should have kept it that way. Um, Belinda saying this, Belinda pretty much decides if she's going to stay behind. She's not going with him, and the Doctor's regeneration starts. I had heard rumors about the regeneration, that this one person was going to be the regenerate who it's turning into. I have mixed feelings on it, especially when it turned out to be true. Billy Piper, who played Rose Tyler in the original Doctor Who, Christopher Eccleston and David Tennant. I don't know. I'd like to hear your opinions on this if you want to. I forgot to say at the beginning of this, if you like what I've done, if you please like and subscribe. Oh, I forgot my last two complaints. One, where was Susan? We've been building up to Susan all season, or last few episodes, but no Susan. Where was his granddaughter? And secondly, everything was pointing towards the Master's return. Where was he? At least a brief glimpse of him coming back. I mean, this is ridiculous. They left so many plot holes. It's not funny. I hope there's not a long wait for next season. And I hope Disney Plus picks this up again. Or somebody else in America picks it up. It's got to be somebody with good taste. Disney Plus just seems to be stupid with their weight. They're dragging their feet right now. But like I said, if you like what I'm doing, please like and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later. See you soon.